No, ma'am, I assure you they can't see us through this big old pane of glass. Oh, yeah, we abide by all legal protocol whenever we have a police lineup. Why, is there a problem?
Granting the police consent to search works against a person's own self-interest. So why do they do it? Number one is they're scared of the police, or at a minimum, they're nervous around the police. So number two is nothing to hide, but nothing to hide doesn't mean that you don't have everything to lose. Number three is they think too much, and what I mean by that is, well, gee, if I say no, what are the police going to think? That's thinking too much. Don't worry what the police think when you say no. Number four is they don't know their rights. Of all the different kinds of citizen-police interactions, the one thing that's the easiest for the citizen to control is saying no to police when it comes to consent to search. Everything else might be a little hazy and foggy for most folks, but not when it comes to a consent to search. Number five is coercion by the police. And I think that happens more than some folks realize. Number six is believing that the police are the good guys or that they're your friends. No, they're not. Let me say that again. No, they're not. Number seven is that the person has their will or free will overborne by the police. And what I mean by that is they look at them like rock stars or somebody who just, they're so interesting and powerful and they got them pretty uniforms and those radios are squawking. So they just have their free will overborne. Number eight is using the search as a way to get even with someone else. You think, well, if I give them consent, the police are going to find evidence of a crime against somebody else that I don't like, and doesn't mean the person has the authority to grant that consent, but that's the reason they grant it. Number nine, the person granting consent has an altered state of consciousness. They're drunk or high, that's what that means, which would not apply to me. Number 10, they are beguiled by an attractive officer. I think that happens quite a bit too, assuming the officer is attractive.
It's April 8th, 2018 in Jackson County, Florida. What should have been a typical day for a motorist suddenly becomes a life-changing encounter with Sheriff's Deputy Zachary Wester.
And when he pulled in behind me, I still really didn't think anything of it until the lights came on. And that was when I was like, this is really weird.
Pulled you over. Your driver's license is not valid. Okay? Pulled you out to talk to you about it.
He said that my license had been suspended, and he realized that when he ran my plate. I was like, that's strange, because you were facing me under the overpass, and you followed me for 3 miles before you flicked the lights on. So the red flags were already going up.
You made the spontaneous statement about there was a handgun in the center console. You said it was okay for me to go retrieve that handgun from the center console.
Yes. He asked if there was anything in the vehicle that I thought he should be concerned about, and I was honest with him. I told him I've got a handgun in the center console, and he asked me if I had a concealed weapons permit. I said, no, you don't need one in Florida.
All right. I'm going to read you your rights. Just because I read your rights does not mean you're going to jail. Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court.
I knew I didn't have anything to hide. That's why I let him search my vehicle. That's why I let him search my vehicle. That's why I let him search my vehicle. That's when he really slipped up.
Deputy Westwood, Jackson County Sheriff's Office, reason for my stop is your brake lights.
Yes, sir.
They work 1 minute and the next minute they don't work. You got your driver's license on you, ma'am?
I just got tickets the other day. I'll be glad to show
Oh,
them
did
to
you?
you.
No, you're fine. Would you consent to a search of your vehicle? You're fine with that? Okay. You're fine with that? Okay. You're fine with that? Okay.
Later finds that same packet in Teresa Odom's truck.
It is yogurt, sir.
I know. Okay.
It's yogurt.
How about this, though?
That is not mine. No, sir.
Okay. I'm not going to ask you any
No,
direct,
sir.
I'm not going to ask you any direct questions. I'm going to read you your rights first, okay?
Baytown police approached Crawford in an HEB parking lot on Garth Road. Police say they did so after noticing him backing in and out and circling the parking lot.
I'm making contact because you're here for a while.
In body cam video obtained by 12 News, you can hear officers confront Crawford.
Where you trying to go, man?
Crawford told police he was looking for his GPS.
My GPS.
Police Police then asked if they could look around.
Is it cool if I make sure nothing bad in the car today?
I mean, you want to search the car, you can search it.
Okay.
I mean, you want to search the car, you can search it.
Okay.
I mean, you want to search the car, you can search it.
Okay. If I check your pockets, make sure you ain't got nothing. I can?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Following the pat down, Crawford began asking questions.
What's going on? I don't understand.
What do you mean? I searched it. Yeah, you go ahead and search. That's what's going on right now.
I don't understand.
What do you not understand, sir?
What's going on?
Yeah. I'm just checking you out, man. You gave us consent
I
to
don't have
search.
any warrants, right?
Police continue searching the car
When am I free to go?
Whenever, man.
Whenever?
and found a plastic bag containing pills.
All right, put your hand in my bag.
What happened?
Don't tense up, dude. Oh, freaking drop you.
Police try and place Crawford under arrest.
What's going on? I don't have anything. What's going on?
I'm taking the ground.
But they say he was resisting. Crawford is forced to the ground by police.
Give me anything.
Put it behind your back.
What's going on?
Police eventually used their taser on him after several warnings.
Put your hand behind your back. I'm gonna tase you.
I'm just doing it.
Put your hand in your back. Put your hand behind your back.
I'm not doing it.
Taser, taser, taser.
I'm sorry, what's your name? Tatum. Tatum?
Yeah, that's a T. I stand like this so much better.
Right.
Rubs off.
Number 436.
That's correct.
And you're Adkins, number 391. Thank you. We're waiting for a dog.
Is there any reason a dog would alert on the vehicle?
Not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge.
He gave me a piece of advice. Sometimes the people you think you can trust are the very ones you shouldn't.